buddy, have we got a high-energy triple threat match set for you. My name is Coach Josh Gary, and it is my pleasure to bring to you this triple threat match between TGA, Alexander Moss, Big Bite Martinez, and the returning number 1, Cameron Jackson, here in Greensboro, North Carolina at FutureFire 6 at the Firestar Pro Wrestling Training Academy. And hey, wait a minute, Cameron Jackson doesn't look like he's too happy about the sportsmanship between Big Bite Martinez and Alexander Moss. Number 1 says that oh, wait a minute, playing possum. Oh, Alexander and Big Bite going to work on Cameron here early. They don't seem to like the unsportsmanlike way that number 1 Cameron Jackson started this off, and they send him over the top rope to the floor. Welcome back to Firestar, Cameron Jackson. So here we go. They've got Cameron Jackson out of the way, so we're going to go one-on-one. Big Bite and Alexander. Oh, wait. Cameron Jackson getting back in, inserting himself into this match. Sends Big Bite through and into the ring post, damaging that shoulder. That had definitely put him out for a little bit. And pops him to the outside. I think Cameron wants to go one-on-one with Alexander Moss. Alexander Moss comes in. Oh, tries to catch him with the O'Connor roll. Ducks the clothesline. Big arm drag from TGA. Number 1 goes flying for the second time. Big drop kick to the mush of Cameron Jackson. And Alexander Moss is rolling here early in this triple threat match. Oh! Rake of the eyes, thumb to the eyeball from Cameron Jackson. Plants Alexander Moss, and just like that, Cameron Jackson's on top to it. This match is 1 fall to a finish, so the first person to gain a submission or a pinfall is the winner. So you got to keep your head on a swivel just when you think that you have the upper hand. Somebody will come behind and break up the pinfall or the submission easily, just like that. Alexander pulls Cameron Jackson out of the way. All 3 men want to win. I don't think that either Big Bite or Alexander would be upset if Cameron Jackson lost, but of course everybody, they want to win first. So Cameron Jackson rolls to the outside, and once again, it's back to TGA, and oh, wait a minute, there's Kyler Misery. Kyler Misery pulled TGA out, and sends him into the ring post. Traditionally, triple threat matches are no disqualification, just simply because you can't count out an individual. So it is up to the referee's discretion on whether or not he can call a disqualification, but looks like TGA's taking it to Kyler just as much as Kyler took it to Alexander. So in the ring, it's Big Bite and Cameron Jackson. Meanwhile, Alexander is taking his eye off the prize, taking it to Kyler. Those two have had a long history as of late. Kyler Misery inserting himself into Sadie Lee Moss's business. As we all know, Sadie Lee Moss is the wife and the cookie bringer of Alexander Moss, a fan favorite here at Firestar Pro Wrestling. I like when she brings out the cookies. No, there's no innuendo there. I like the cookies that she brings to the ring. Stop looking at me like that. And so Alexander Moss and Kyler Misery fought to the back, and so it's a triple threat match, but it looks like we're down to a one-on-one. Cameron Jackson plants Big Bite into the ring, sets him up to, Big Bite biting! That's why they call him Big Bite. It's not just a fancy nickname. That's what he does. I mean, you can look at his mask and tell he's got a lot of sharp teeth. It's almost piranha-like. Tries to pull himself up. Triple threat match plays to Big Bite's distinct advantage there of wanting to bite. You don't get a disqualification. Use it as much as you can. Now he's cooking. Sets up. Has him in that cravat. Oh, wait a minute, he fights it off, gets that arm around, boot to the gut, spins him around, tries to set up for that finish again. Big Bite, picks him up, almost an Olympic slam. Both men are down, and the referee's going to go ahead and do a count since we're down to a singles match here, basically. Since Alexander Moss was caught distracted, fought to the back with Kyler Misery. Big Bite's up to his feet. Usually the first man to your feet wins. Sets up. Cameron Jackson's in the turnbuckle in front and in. Oh, number 1 easily moves out of the way. Sets himself up. goes charging in, and Big Bite catches him with a boot to the mush. Gets that cravat again, goes up, and boom! Big drop. Big bulldog drop to Cameron Jackson. 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Fan favorite Big Bite picks up the win. I'm sure Alexander Moss will have something to say about this win by Big Bite Martinez. He was not involved, and the decision was taken out pretty early into this matchup by Kyler Misery. The returning Cameron Jackson falls 1, 2, 3 to Big Bite Martinez here in Greensboro, North Carolina.